Hi, Quarter Juice. Just watched your video there. I'll be brief if I can. I think if you were to expect changes over a year, like getting facial hair, and I think your voice has changed a lot. It isn't high pitched like it was last year. It's definitely deeper. And what I'd say to you, and what I'd say to any trans person out there who's essentially changing their sex deliberately. I keep saying it to other trans people, like, Jesus, don't expect huge changes, like quick fix changes with taking testosterone, because if you do expect that, obviously you might get disappointed. I mean, everybody's different and everybody reacts to hormones and changes in their body differently. We all progress differently. But the major thing about testosterone is that it does affect us psychologically. And depression from hormone imbalances is quite normal. If you're expecting huge significant changes within 11 months or 12 months or whatever, then I just think that many trans people expect the norm, but what is the norm? Everybody's different, and I personally think you should be waiting years for things to happen. I mean, think about children when they're growing up. I mean, it doesn't take, it takes 10 or 11 years for children to grow into puberty, and then puberty takes about 4 or 5 or 6 years, puberty. So, like, I just get worried. I honestly get truly worried with some people who are trans, essentially, who are changing from male to female or female to male. I will again mention that I do think that there is a huge number of trans people who could just be themselves and not transition, just be yourself and be automatically in the intersex, middle sex stages where I will always be at in my whole life. I'll always be intersex. I was born intersex. I know it's slightly different, but it's same feeling up here, same thoughts, of not feeling right being treated like a man. And you want to be treated like a man yourself, and I want to be treated more like a female. But I don't look female, so will I ever be treated like a female? You're kind of lucky that people don't call you sir or madam, that they're just sort of looking at you, okay. Now that's hard to take, Quarter Juice. I know it's hard to take when people are looking at you in a funny way, but I had it all my life, because before I took testosterone, I didn't have any hair on my face, and it actually took, 8 years before I actually grew hair on my face, because I took small amounts of testosterone every month, and I didn't take them every 3 weeks like doctors expected me to. I took them every month. So I think, allow your own body to absorb the testosterone and change as it will naturally, and don't overdo it, is my advice. But of course, ignore my advice if you don't think so. That's no problem. I don't want to tell you what to do. I don't want to say something and you think that I'm presuming that I'm right. Nothing like that. But I just have to voice my opinion on that one. Okay, so I do wish you the best. I think you still look great for who you are, and you sound great for who you are. That's what I think. And just keep going the way you are. Your mind is excellent, and you're a lovely person. And I have to use bad language. I don't give a shit whether you're male or female. You're a person in my eyes. And so keep going, Quarter Juice. And and keep blogging, because you'll be able to look back at yourself. That's what I'm doing here on YouTube, having a record of myself and my thoughts over the years. So I think YouTube's perfect for that. Okay, so I'm honestly still with you. Peace and party and be yourself, and all will be well. Ciao.